Yeah, you saw that right. Campfire Wood. State Parkers about to embark on another adventure. Going camping. Raven Rock State Park. Let's have a good time. It's my birthday week.
That's right. Let's go rain.
Yeah, it's going to rain on us. But we got some tarp stuff going on and some rainfly stuff going on. We're going to be fine. We're going to be fine. We were built for this, right? Although that is not the Parker Mobile, aka Lefty. That is my mom's car. Because
we're still waiting.
We're still waiting for our car to get fixed.
But to be fair, that is the Mrs. Parker Mobile.
Last time we were here, all these trees had no leaves on them, so it's quite a different experience. And yeah, we're right next to the cabins, which that's okay. I think that one's gonna be vacant. The one on the other side, that's got people, but we don't care.
Oh, greenery.
Greenery. Vegetation.
Do you have some veggies?
I don't think we can talk about that on the YouTube. No, we have no veggies. It's like roast beef hash, ham steaks, bacon cheddar sausages, and some chips and whatever else. Maybe wild berries? This is one of nature's wildest mysteries. Based on the sound it's making, it seems like it's trying to generate some type of electronic charge to fuel these campsites that only have a water spout. So, I don't know, maybe our phones will work better?
I thought you said this was an electric site.
It's not supposed to be, but there's the bathroom. There's a cabin. There's a car over there. We got electric locks. Pretty minimalist kind of setup. Car, hat, water bottle, some firewood, and some other things, and a fire, and a wife. Yay. What you got in your hand there?
Well, these handy dandy with this handy dandy.
Yeah, I guess that'll do for you for the night.
For now. No, not for the night, but for now.
Okay, for now. We weren't supposed to check in until 3, but we got here at like noon, and they allowed us to go ahead and check in because it's pretty off season, late September, and we're gonna get some rain tomorrow. That's why we decided to do the hammocks with the rain flies. My brother loaned us this axe in case we needed to chop some wood, but I'm pretty sure Melody has a different idea for that.
Don't sneak up on me.
So what, you're just gonna lay that in your hammock with you all night? Just waiting for...
No, there's like a handy dandy little, what do you call it, stuff sack?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it'll fit that in it.
I'll make it fit.
So basically what we did was we brought only what we thought we needed to survive for a few nights at a car camping site. We didn't bring a bunch. We usually bring a bunch. This time it was like really minimalistic.
Yep.
Everything that we think could get wet is in the car back there. But I think we're gonna have some fun. No matter what, we have rain jackets, wool socks. We've done this before.
Waiting on this campfire to get started.
Yeah, we got some wet wood. Yay.
Reminds me of a lot about our life that is going on right now.
I think the idea is you gotta stoke it. You gotta stoke that shit.
Nailed it. I swear I heard Bigfoot. Someone with big feet coming through the trail.
Obviously, it's not me. Not a super eventful day one, but we had some fun.
We did. We played some music. We hung out. We got camp set up.
Yep. This is my situation for the night. So we're trying this new thing. We're on channel 4. Hey, wife.
Hello, husband.
How's it hanging?
Pretty low. Wish I could get a push.
Are you saying you want somebody to come swing?
Yep, I like it swinging.
I'm sure one of these RVers would be keen to that.
You know how when you go to a swing set?
Yeah.
Well, it ain't working.
That's because you don't know how to swing it.
I've been trying to, like, move my knees back and forth, but I can't find the right rhythm.
That's because you're in a hammock and it's kind of hot and everything's wet and everything sucks.
That was the confusion.
Yeah, we could have pitched a tent and slept on our cots, but no, we had to do this thing. This freaking thing here.
Still ain't working. I'm just gonna lay in a cocoon.
Well, I'm never gonna get any sleep if you keep talking to me.
But I want to be a butterfly.
Well, you gotta be a weird looking caterpillar first.
Was that a compliment?
Absolutely not.
And I guess I'll be a moth.
I love how I'm zooming into the channel we're on, like they're looking at you.
Hello, viewers.
Yes. Hello, number 4.
Is that the channel that we're on?
Yes. I wonder if there's any truckers listening.
Hey, trucker 19.
Yeah, breaker 19. I got a hookup for you. They're over there in the park hanging in these swings.
10-4.
I do have a knife, but it's outside of my hammock.
I'm just curious, what the hell does 10-4 exactly mean?
I'm pretty sure nobody knows. But somebody on our YouTube channel will tell us.
Alright, leave a comment if you know the answer.
Breaker 19. Over and out. I'm trying here. Rain flies are working. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2. Let's check in on the lady. Hello over there.
Howdy.
You still dry?
I am, but I've got like little pinholes.
Oh well. At least you're not soaked.
Are you dry?
Yeah, pretty dry. But I'm feeling cooped up, so I'm thinking I might want to get in the car or something.
Yeah, I really have to pee. Yep.
Yep, it looks like it's going to be raining all day. Got the wipers going. And we had to go into town, get a few provisions.
Yeah, provisions being things that we didn't have to cook over a fire.
Right. I know what a lot of y'all are thinking. How come you didn't check the weather forecast before you made the trip and come prepared for whatever? It's easy answer, because why would we? It's never an adventure until things go wrong, and we are known for forgetting crucial elements on these trips. And this time that was one of those scenarios. And we're gonna make the best of it. See if we can have a good old time sloshing around in puddles. All right, let's go do a little inspection. The rainfly is holding up, although I accidentally put mine on upside down, but that's okay. Waterproof is waterproof. As I look through here, I do notice a little bit of condensation and moisture on the actual fabric of the hammock, but it's not super bad. It's not like it's dripping through the top here. It's wet underneath, but that's just from condensation. So what I've done is I went ahead and took my pillow, not white one right there. Put it under my sleeping bag because I can handle a damp sleeping bag. But what I can't handle is a wet pillow. Let's go check out Melody's situation over here. She's a little worse off than I am. I don't really think we needed the tarps. All it did was puddle. But she's nice and taut. Everything looks good. Her hammock is a little more wet than mine for some reason. I don't know. You can see like the wet marks, but again, I really think that's just condensation from the water dripping from the top of the canopy here. And that shouldn't prove to be too big of a deal. Yep. Hey, your Trace's left sign is upside down, but it's got a cool little rainbow thing on it. Hey. Probably one of the most minimalist setups we've ever had. What I've done here, I took the wood that got wet last night and I put it in that soggy fire pit. So if we do build a fire, it'll be on top of that wood to keep it off of the water. We need to grab some towels and probably wipe off this plastic table. Uh-oh. My brother let us borrow that in case we needed to chop some wood.
Like already cut wood or fallen down branches, not like actual trees.
Leave no trace. That's what they say. That's what we do. And forget stuff. Our little Lowe's wagon is staying relatively dry down there because we put our bucket on top of it. So anything we bring home that's wet will go into that.
Including ourselves?
Yeah, I could probably fit in there. I don't know about you.
Oh, he could, definitely.
You're tall. I'm squishy and small.
I wouldn't say squishy. Okay,
firm.
Maybe a little bit squishy.
I'm firm. I'm buff and firm and short. All right, my buddy Hunter owns this company. Hit 'em Right Coffee. And he gave us a sample of this to try on our next camp trip. So, by golly, we're gonna do it.
Yay! Coffee!
Even though it's wet and rainy, we will succeed. We will succeed.
We will.
We're gonna get a fire.
That's right.
We're gonna boil water, and we're gonna brew this mofo.
That's right.
Get some.
No necesitas astillas de lina. But guess what? I'm using fire kindling anyway.
What?
It's for our Spanish speakers.
Now I gotta turn on Espanol captions. But I'm not gonna.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah. Wait, where are we? North Carolina.
Oh, that was the confusion. Fire starter, kindling. And my personal favorite, fire. Fire.
Hey! Yeah, a lot of our stuff is broken because we've been at it for 40 years? No, 10.
80.
Somewhere in there. We've realized that a lot of our gear is not working anymore, and I don't work for the outdoor shop that I used to work for, so I don't get those hot deals. Now we got to resort to Academy and Walmart and sometimes even Dollar General for our camping needs, which has not been a problem. Matter of fact, Goldsboro. Normally I would be hiking and camping in some $75 polyester / wool freaking thing, but not anymore, dude. High quality goods are overrated.
Can I light the fire now?
It has a wick.
Not John Wick either.
We will name him John. There's gonna be so many like bushwhackers and bushmen on YouTube saying that's not how you light a fire. That's just not how you do it. But you know what?
That's how you do it in the rain.
We done did it.
Mm-hmm.
We did it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how we do it.
That's called wet wood.
Wet wood.
Mm-hmm.
Now give you some wet. Wait. Wrong channel. Sorry. Looks like it's working to me. Also, but no. Let's give it to Carly C's. They got us a good deal on these things. You know, because we went in there like a pawn shop and just haggled them. Oh, I'm just kidding. We got some dry wood today, so I think that's going to be the nice start to
a beautiful fire.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have to tell you the story. We had to ask 5 different people how much the firewood cost.
You go to a place, you say they got bundles of firewood outside, and you're like, hey, how much are those firewood bundles? And they're like, hold on a minute, let me check. 14 minutes later, well, it's gonna be $6.99 a piece. We really didn't care how much it cost. We were gonna buy them anyway. We were just curious, but just know your firewood prices, especially out in North Carolina, Kakalaka. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I guess now they're looking at me.
Yep.
Yeah.
No, you shit. The real question is, what in the heck is this thing? It's like a wasp and a grasshopper. Come on, buddy. Escape. We don't want to hurt you. We didn't mean to ruin your ecosystem here, but you might want to go ahead and, jump over there. I mean, do I need to help you? Are you going to sting me?
Don't touch it.
I'm not going to touch it. Come on, dude. Jump. Just end it all. Look at all those ants down there. They were from last night because they were living in the wood we were burning. Yeah.
He's got like one grasshopper leg.
Let me know in the comments what you think this is.
Whoa.
I've always thought, as a kid, Oh, now he's swimming. As a kid, I've always thought that the insects in North Carolina were a lot weirder than the ones in Texas.
I know the names of the ones in Texas.
Yeah. Jeff, Greg, and Arturo.
Well, don't forget Christopher.
And Istanbul. Ooh, I just zoomed in on a zip.
You just zoomed in on a divorce.
I'm in the doghouse, folks. Ooh, I saw something cool over here. Check this thing out. This is obviously man-made, but I'm looking at it and I thought, is that the beginnings of some type of makeshift shelter or a lean-to or something? But no, it kind of, to me, looks more like a snare. Like if some animal came in here and kicked that thing right there, it would cause this to fall, trapping something underneath it. That's crazy. I can also see evidence down there of like food morsels that were set to try to trap an animal. Who comes to a state park and just car camps and sets snares? I guess that's what you do when you go surviving on the weekends.
But it's Tuesday.
This is when you order a campfire from Wish.
You wish you had a campfire.
Well, I mean, it's literally soaked. And it's gonna rain again. Oh yes, it's gonna rain again. We're in for a ride, baby. Oh look, it must be Breast Camper Awareness Month. Alright, we might have made a boo-boo. We don't know. According to Hunter, the guy that gave me these, I thought they were kind of going to be one of those coffee in a bag type, like tea type situations. And now we've realized that we don't have coffee filters.
No, let's go ahead and open the bag and find out if
maybe there's something in there.
Yeah.
If not, we're going to have to get really ingenuitive.
I'm ready to be creative.
One thing we could do is, because I know that the people that work at the park office drink coffee in the mornings, maybe, just maybe, if we can get a hold of a ranger coming by, they would be so kind as to deliver us some coffee filters from their coffee pot. We were just at Carly C's. If anybody doesn't know what that is, what is that?
It's a IGA grocery store.
And it's awesome.
It is.
I miss HEB.
Totally.
But I think Carly C's comes in a very close second.
At least the one in Angier. I'm not sure if I'm saying
We don't know how
right.
to say it right. It's Angier. Angier. Angier, North Carolina. That place was badass. Yeah. That's where we got this beautiful firewood that is working out. At any rate, let's go ahead and tear this bastard open. Yep, this is where editing comes in.
Hold on.
What's in there? It's dark. Yeah, it's ground. Foiled again. I guess we can't use foil to make coffee.
We're gonna figure this out.
We have to.
Stay tuned.
Melody just reminded me that she would prefer to have her hat on in the video, so there it is. Hey, cherries. Hey, here you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome. How's it feel?
Good.
How's it look?
Cherries.
All right, so we think we might have come up with an idea to make this coffee. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Back to you, Melody. Looks like we have a weird version of the Tin Man over here. What we got going on? Let's see, that's how you should hike trails.
Cute, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna be a MacGyver. Or
Oh, you got it.
MacGyver?
No.
Or Melguyver? No. Anyways, I think I figured it out.
Let me get this straight. I'm starting to believe you now. Those are like tweezers. And that's a paper plate. And that is a old, used up water can.
That's my nickname from high school.
Old used up water can? Oh, God.
Sorry.
Well,
I couldn't help it.
hey, I married you. I'm staying regardless.
Yay!
You could get really fat and really sick, and I'd be ashamed, but I'd still love you.
Right back at you, babe.
Thank you.
Okay, now let's get this started.
She wants me to trust her, and see, she's already up. Yeah. We're gonna have toenails in our coffee. Wow. Actually, I'm honestly kind of seeing what you got going on here. This might turn out to be freaking miraculous. Yep, I see it. Dude, baby.
Chick bro.
Brofo.
Ooh, yep. Thank you, my
Yeah, thanks, yeah. All right, 2 tiny holes, a funnel, a receptacle. All right, after further investigation, we realized that there's a little rust in there, and I don't think we want to taint the coffee. This thing is old and burnt, so we're gonna use our tea kettle instead.
Right. That's right. So let me go grab that real quick.
Why don't you do that, honey poo? Puddin' plop.
All right, so what I've decided is I'm gonna fill this up with water.
That's our tea kettle. Yeah, it looks all a little burnt, but inside is spick and span. Look at that. Yep, much better.
So, water goes in here. This goes on the fire. We're gonna boil it, and then I'm gonna use my makeshift filter, and one by one, I will filter that coffee into these beautiful State Parker's cups.
Double wall vacuum insulated cups at that.
Yep.
I think this is gonna work.
God be with us.
I think we're all gonna learn something today. Either this is gonna be amazing, or pouring boiling water through a paper plate is gonna be an ultimate disaster. Either way, we're gonna try this coffee. We're gonna figure it out. Hunter, if you see this, we did our best. Worst case scenario, we will call the Rangers. One just drove by, and we'll see if they can maybe swing by and drop us off some coffee filters. But anyway, we're going for it. Once we get this fire nice and ripe, we're gonna lower that grill and get our freaking boil on. Yup. All right, I think that is good enough to get some boiling action.
All right, let her boil.
You think this is gonna work?
I do. My bad.
We got the coffee strainer and a will to succeed. All right. Hey, Hunter, again, if you're watching, I just want you to know what we just put ourselves through to taste this delicious, the Woody, made for the outdoorsman who always forgets the necessary items to get the job done correctly. We're gonna figure it out. All right, we have boil. Woo. So what's the next step in the process?
Spoon.
Oh, we need a spoon. Yep. We need a spoon because we want to try to keep consistent with what would go in like a Keurig or something. You don't want to add too much. We don't want to get all lit up. Actually, maybe we do.
Now, will you hand me that beautiful coffee?
You mean this lovely coffee by Hit 'em Right Coffee, aka the Woody? Yeah.
Medium roast, I believe.
That's what he brought me. What a great guy. Let's see if we don't completely ruin his hard work. I think maybe a half a spoonful after that. Yeah, I think that's about right. Yep.
Fingers crossed. Let's see how this works. Okay, so I'm going to very slowly pour this in. All right, so we don't overflow and we allow the filterings.
The drainage.
The filter or drain.
Yes, you were right.
Drainage.
Drain French.
Yes.
I think that was beautiful. You hear that fire popping?
I do.
Yeah. Look, I think that was beautiful. Now we just sit and literally wait for that to do what it does.
I hope it do what it does.
I hope it does what it did.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome. We can tell that it is slowly working. You can see that line as it's draining through. So we're gonna exercise patience. I mean, it doesn't need to be boiling hot when we drink it, but I think by the time it's good to go, I think we're gonna be pretty good, and I think it's gonna taste pretty awesome.
Me too.
So we do think that we made the holes a little too small. Either that or we didn't put enough holes, but I think the grounds are clogging. So we're gonna do this again on my cup as we wait for that cup to work itself out. I think we got it this time. Second time's a charm, right?
Yes.
I only got 2 cups.
On this one, I'm not going to use a funnel. Poke a few more holes, and hey, it's an experiment, so let's see how it goes.
Make the holes slightly bigger so the grounds don't clog them up. Yep, I think that's probably gonna work. I think you got it down.
Coffee science, baby.
Coffee science. Yes, let's hope that there's no plasticine in this plate. It's working, it's just working really slowly. Maybe we put a little too much in that first one. We'll just do one spoon. That's gonna be perfect. I think that's gonna work out really well. We're gonna give it a little stir action. Maybe scrape out the bottom so they don't clog up the holes, but hey, we make the best. Hey, it's working. It's going slow. I have a feeling this is gonna be awesome. I can tell you one thing, it smells really good already.
It does.
Yes.
This is what I call slow roasted.
Yes. All right, well, the time has come. We're gonna test out this beautiful coffee. Cheers.
That's good coffee.
Is it good?
Yeah.
All right, my turn. Oh, there's like hints of all kinds of stuff in there. I don't know how to describe it. It's really good.
By the way, I don't normally drink my coffee black, but I couldn't imagine drinking this any other way.
Why would you mix anything in with this? This
Exactly.
is perfectly good. Cheers again. Holy mother of
Yep.
God.
Good job.
Wow.
Good job.
Good. Hey, you good job. You good job on making sure that we could actually enjoy this with paper plates, a funnel, and a knife.
And a will to drink coffee.
Yes. That is success. All right, I got to give it up once again to Hit 'em Right Coffee. The woody blend was actually extremely good. It's funny because we didn't even brew it like correctly, but we had to makeshift something, right?
Yeah, so we can only imagine how good it would be in a percolator or I don't know, whatever you use out and about while you're camping.
Yeah.
That's what it's meant for. It was delicious. I'm looking forward to the next batch.
Hey, check it out. That's my new necklace. Melody made that for me. She makes jewelry, guitar pick based jewelry, music inspired. She is known as Melody Lee Designs. I'll put a link in the description below. I'll also put a link for Hunter's Company. And let's spread the word. Let's get some cool stuff out there.
We in a RAV4.
We had to make a trip into town. We went and bought some berries.
Yep. Nope.
Nope. No.
This is prettier.
See, the way we came in before didn't look anything like this. Why wouldn't they take us there the first time? Google should know by now that we're adventurers. I guess she was like, okay, fine. Fine, take the scenic route. They say that the only place you can see trees with leaves on them is in North Carolina. So we are proud to say we live here. Although, I don't believe the rumors.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Hey, we know. Shut up. And behold, we are back. I bet all the people driving by are like, whoa, those people are brave, man. But you know what? To be honest, these Grand Trunk hammocks that we got, dude, they held up, man. They're holding up.
The only thing missing is our Grand Trunk shelter thingy-majig.
Yeah, we have a little shelter thing.
That would have been nice for today.
I mean, cover some stuff at least.
Us.
Yeah. Well, but we have this beautiful Toyota RAV4. We can sit in, we can lay the seats back, cozy up, and
Where
camp.
would the seats go back to?
Oh. Yeah, that's a good question. How about shut up? Well, we have some new neighbors. That's okay. It's dark. Hello.
It's dark. Hello. Sorry, the light's a little bright, but
Yeah.
we've seen some lightning off in the distance. However, we also see stars. So we're hoping for no rain. And tomorrow should be pretty exciting. And also, happy birthday, Bibbo.
It's my birthday. It's officially my birthday.
Yep.
And look, that car. That is so weird. Like how It looks dirty. It's not really dirty. It's just like condensation and like moisture, but it looks so dingy and dirty. It's really weird.
What's also really weird, to bring it up again, I posted a smiley face earlier on Facebook today. And I went over and stomped it out with my foot. There's another smiley face.
There's another one there. I didn't make that. Somebody made that.
Yeah.
The one from earlier she was talking about was right over there. You can't see it here in the video, but there is a vague sort of shape of a smiley face there that happened, I don't know, in the last couple hours.
Yeah, because we were sitting around the campfire and we didn't hear anybody.
No.
And I got up and was looking around for water because I couldn't remember where I put the water bottle.
It's there. Also, my glasses were on the ground, which is weird because they were hanging on my necklace and they were bent and stepped on. I would not have done that to my own glasses that I just paid a lot of money for.
A little bit spooky out here.
Yeah, it's kind of creepy.
Kind of cool at the same time because that's what we like.
I guess. Yeah. Anyway, our campsite is pretty cleaned out. Put our fire out. That's our only remnants. And then this table that has nothing on it but my lighter and my hat and another lighter.
On another note, these are really fun.
Yeah, they are.
They come highly recommended.
Yes. Yeah, I wouldn't say they're the best, but they got the job done, right?
Yep.
Been doing it now. Yay, it's my birthday.
Gonna cook him up some sausage.
Sausage.
This bacon cheddar sausage.
Bacon. You had me at cook. This has been one of the more uneventful camping trips we've been on, mostly because the weather has been so unpredictable. It's been okay. It rained a lot, and you know, we're just kind of chilling out in the woods. Not really like exploring all that much, but that's fine. Needed to get away from the riffraff of the day-to-day life. So anyway, thanks for hanging in there. Today's my birthday, and we're just gonna do something after I wake up, I guess. Let the shenanigans begin. You know, we met at Shenanigans. You were my waitress.
Yep.
And I was your Sancho. That is a true story. Now it's time for coffee. Oh yeah. It's crazy. You can even see the heat going across this particle board table. Alright. We got coffee coming. Now, this is not going to be Uncle Hunter's coffee. This is going to be instant coffee. We need to be more prepared for that one. So today, we're going to do the best part of waking up.
Then we'll probably have to go to the store and buy some filters so that we can have the better part of the afternoon.
Yes. Honestly, we could probably steal them. We're on a budget, people. It's my birthday. I mean, if you look around, there's like nothing out here. There's a couple hammocks and a car. We're on a budget. We don't have them. We're not glamping this time. Well, there's a cabin back there. We opted out of that because it was too expensive. We're on so much of a budget that I label my fruit now because I don't want nobody stealing my fruit. I can only afford one orange. Please send oranges.
Please.
To stateparkers@gmail.com.
Or tracesleft@gmail.com.
Okay, in that case, send guitars.
That too. On
today's episode of Hams Gone Wild, we gotta cook it or it's gonna go real bad.
Sour.
We didn't bring a cooler
Nope.
because once again, we're poor.
But we have tortillas.
They have tortillas. That makes life better.
Tortillas always makes life better. You put anything on the tortilla. Literally.
Pretty much. I like mac and cheese in a tortilla.
I have not tried that.
Are you kidding me? It tastes like mac and cheese in a tortilla.
That's, you know what? I miss HEB because they had butter tortillas.
Yeah, shout out to Texas. It's too hot. How's your burnt sausage? Yeah.
Char grilled.
That's how I like it. She made an umbrella for my sausage. Oh my God. Okay, that's not safe for work. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not as good as the coffee we had yesterday. Shout out to Hit 'em Right Coffee.
They did it right.
They did it right. That was really good.
Really good.
And next time we come, we'll bring that again, and we'll bring the right tools.
Yep.
It still worked, but I don't want to waste our expensive paper plates that we got at the Dollar General. It's hot.
It's good though.
It's good?
Yep.
All right. So it looks like every single park ranger that has ever existed is in that parking lot right now. That is a trailhead, and I think that leads to Raven Rock Trail.
It does.
Which is where we're at, but we're not going to do it. To me, that's a little strange, and they're not being very clear as to why that's going on, because we went and asked. We were
The
curious.
only answer that we were given was there's a missing, or I guess not missing, but a loose beagle.
Little doggy. Yep.
So if anybody wants a beagle,
It's weird because when I spoke to the rangers outside as I was walking up, they were describing
a child.
a human being.
Yeah, not a beagle.
So I think what they might be doing is possibly not releasing any information because it's really soon to be throwing it out there to the world that there's a missing person or something. But it's awfully strange that they would have like 30 ranger trucks for a missing dog.
Yep. Yep.
That doesn't add up to me.
Nope.
And
And the fact that we asked for firewood now, here in North Carolina, you go to the front desk or information desk or whatever you want to call it, and you ask for firewood, you buy it, and then they bring it to your site. Well, she said it's going to be a while.
yeah, if ever, because there's something else going on. I cannot believe for the life of me that it's a missing dog, that they would have that many. You saw it. There would be that many trucks. And the reason we went up and asked what was going on, because if there's somebody missing, me and Melody would be more than happy to jump in that wooded section and go try to find somebody.
100%.
But they're not letting anybody know what's going on, and it's really peculiar.
Yep.
There's been a lot of weird things going on this trip, which is why we haven't been hiking, and I apologize for not hiking. It's my birthday. I really just want to chill out, but and be in nature and just get away from the town.
Yep.
But now it's getting freaking weird, man. It's getting weird. But no matter how weird it gets, I'm not gonna make it thwart my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thank you. Hey, can you not go over speed bumps when I'm trying to film? Good. I'm sorry if my fake southern accent offends anybody from the south. But you know what? It's what happens when you're around rednecks and wonderful people all the time.
All I got to say is, yep.
I'm not a super big fan of the heat wave today. It's kind of rough. And we're kind of stressed.
A little bit.
I'm glad we came out here.
I will say, I knew it was supposed to rain, but where's the rain?
It's coming. I'm sure it's going to come again. But I don't feel like doing much today. I just want to chill out. It's my
his
birthday.
birthday.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday. It's my
his
birthday.
It's his
I'm gonna
birthday,
say
it's
that
his birthday,
1,500
happy
times.
birthday.
I'm gonna say it 1,500 times.
You want me to sing it to you?
Nah. This is what I got for my birthday. Ugh. Yep. She says it looks like me. And I do have glasses, but I can see better than he can. Now, all of that being said, something very strange just happened. You remember earlier when we were having that conversation about we think maybe somebody's missing, and there's a bunch of rangers, like every ranger that's ever had a job was here.
Never seen anything like it before.
Never in any state park we've ever been in. We've never seen that. And they were like, oh, it's just staffing.
Oh, it's a beagle.
And then they said, oh, there's a beagle that might be loose.
Guess what? Guess
No.
what? We just saw a frickin' helicopter.
Very low flying helicopter. An Apache helicopter at that.
Yep.
Military grade.
Yep.
Okay. It just flew right over us. Right there. It was so close, I could see the rust on it.
I felt the...
We could feel the
whatever.
The torque.
Either
Whatever.
way, it is kind of cloudy. It's not, raining or anything. So the sound came through. It came through.
And as soon as it came over our campsite, from right there to right there, we couldn't hear it anymore. That means it landed.
Yep.
And they're looking for somebody.
Don't think of us as strange. Or do. Whatever. It's fine.
Oh, we're definitely strange.
Okay. But our thought process is we think somebody is missing.
I 100% think somebody's missing. I don't know it, but I think it.
And the reason that we're talking about it is because we would be way more than willing to go out there and search. For real.
I have bug spray. I have a spoon. I can survive.
But on a real note,
Yeah.
we would be out there in a heartbeat.
Here's my theory. I think that we're in the beginning stages of a missing person case. I say that because they can't just put out a beacon immediately. They don't want to raise panic amongst the peers or the community. So they're going to make sure that it's official before they do it. But I think we walked up on the meeting they were having, because I literally, as I said before, they were describing a human, not a dog. And the lady behind the counter at the bench said it was a beagle that got loose. I don't think they would call in a helicopter or 57 plus park rangers for a missing beagle. If that's the case, then Planet of the Apes must be Planet of the Dogs. Seriously, something's going on here, and this has been one of the weirdest camp trips we've ever been on, and I'm glad that we brought you to it.
We've been doing this for over a decade. We have never seen anything like that.
No, we have not.
There's got to be something happening.
Yeah. And they won't tell the park visitors because they got to keep it hush-hush until it's official. But when that helicopter that just went and then suddenly silenced itself, it has landed somewhere.
Yeah.
In this park. Dude, something's going on. And we've been hearing some stuff.
Yeah.
We've been seeing some stuff. It's a weird spot.
So, hey, Mike from that chapter, let us know.
Yeah. Dig into this one. Also, Mr. Ballin, dig into this one.
Yep.
Keep an eye on this, because something is going on.
Yep.
If anybody needs to go missing today, it's me. I'm sorry. All right, so we were talking earlier about ordering firewood like pizza, and there it is. This is Courtney.
Fuller.
She's a park staffer. That means that she doesn't have to have helicopters and stuff.
A birthday gift for you. I made you a butterfly for your birthday.
My God.
Yeah.
Did you really?
Yeah. Thank you. So happy birthday. I hope you enjoy. Sorry, I'm all sweaty.
No, we're sweaty too.
But
Holy.
yeah, happy birthday. I hope you enjoy.
You're amazing.
And hello, subscribers.
Hey, is everybody okay? We saw all the Rangers piled up and we saw the helicopter fly over.
So I think the helicopter is that military base.
Okay.
I don't know where it's.
We're just curious because
And then
it was a little.
Too much balance.
Are you talking about in the first parking lot?
Yeah, there
I
was
think
like
they
80,
had,
80 of them.
That was a reservation, like the USC or something like that. I don't know who they are, but
So-
they had like some conference. down
Everything's
there.
okay. There's not a missing person or
Yeah,
something
no,
like
no
that.
missing person. Unfortunately, today's a boring day. Nothing crazy.
So that would have made it exciting.
Yeah, honestly, that's the highlight of the day.
Yes,
Today,
awesome.
all we do is literally look. I'm covered in mud, so like I clean equipment. So
All
that's
right.
like not fun.
Well, you're awesome.
But thank
Courtney,
you.
right?
Yes.
This is Courtney, Raven Rock State Park.
Hi, friends.
Come visit her.
Please, she's amazing.
And happy birthday.
Thank you.
Thank you, and for the
Of
butter.
course,
That's
of
awesome.
course, yeah.
Seriously.
I didn't know what you guys liked, so I was like, can't go wrong with the butterfly.
If you get hungry later, there's an extra steak. I'm
Oh,
making New York
thank
strips.
you.
So.
I
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're
Sorry,
here till
Vanessa.
tomorrow
No,
morning.
it's okay.
We were concerned. We thought something was going on in
I
the park.
appreciate your concern.
We are a YouTube channel called State Parkers.
Okay.
Our last name is
We
Parker.
go to all of them?
We're from Texas,
Oh.
but we live in North Carolina now. So we're learning
okay.
North Carolina.
I'm not
But
from up here, so
you're
that
you're
sounds like-
you're going to be on this,
Thanks, hi guys.
and this is awesome. And thank you for clearing that up because we literally just had a 20-minute conversation about what might be happening in this park right now.
There's a whole lot of things that can be going on that we don't really know.
They said
about.
something about a
Like
missing
rangers.
beagle.
Yeah, that's the highlight of the day.
Yay.
Somebody's dog is like MIA right now.
All right, but you wouldn't have a
So-
helicopter for that.
No. Helicopters would probably be for like our prescribed burns. We had
Okay.
one like this past summer.
All right.
They
Well-
burned about 600 acres back here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well,
kind
hell
of-
yeah.
Oh, she made you a butterfly.
All right, Courtney is like way more than badass. She just showed us this thing that she found on the trail.
This one, I don't know, visiting angels. Give them a shout out along some bits.
All right, that sounds like a geocache type
Yeah,
thing.
so
Oh, there's
cool.
a few.
And then she gave us these stickers. Wow,
I keep dropping them. I'm
that's
sorry.
okay.
Look how many of them.
We're enamored by her
But-
glorious awesomeness.
Of course, guys.
Oh,
Here you
no,
go.
no, I did that. That was me.
There you go.
Thank you. I like the
Yeah.
sheet.
You know what?
Purple.
I'm
That's
a rock,
amazing.
I also am a rock collector.
Girl, look,
Seriously.
all the cool things that I find here in the park and just decorate my
Dude,
stuff.
this is like literally the best park staff we've ever met in our
Seriously.
lives.
Thanks,
Yep.
guys. I tried. Tell everybody to come to Raven Rock.
You're already telling them.
And donate, please, so we can keep parks going. The
you know
Parkers-
that this band name Traces Left on my shirt.
Traces left.
You know where that comes from?
No.
It comes from the opposite of Leave No Trace. That's how it happened. Because our YouTube channel for over 10 years,
Mm-hmm.
we follow the Leave No Trace principles. But our dark alter ego is going to leave a wake of freaking bottles and
Chaos
whiskey in our path.
everywhere!
Yeah. Yes. That's what it means.
Love you
And
guys.
if you notice,
Stand
it's
Thank you.
it's a compass. It's north, south, east, and west with crumbs. Yep.
Okay.
So,
Yep.
even she said she likes her setup.
Yeah.
Her setup is pretty
Literally
cool.
well, the last like few days that I've been driving by, I'm like,
Hey, you don't have to clean up
I'll
shit.
be honest, I do look like a creeper, like slowing down to stare to check out your setup because, like, you know, I wear glasses, I can't always see. Look, I look so cool. Is it hammocks in there?
Yeah.
And it
You want to come look at it?
and it held up to the rain.
No, I can't go.
Why?
I'll get in trouble. Like I can't be
Oh.
I
on
won't film it.
your stuff.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
Okay,
But
we love her.
Courtney is the shit.
thanks.
All right, I might bleep that out. I may not have to. Shit's not that bad of a
guys.
word.
I'm the shit.
You're
You
awesome.
are.
Thank you.
Raven Rock.
Come.
Come to
Donate.
Raven Rock and
There's
donate.
Also, there's no missing person.
True.
We figured it out.
Unfortunately, fortunately, there's no missing person.
Yeah, because we were about to go into the woods and start searching for that person. Yeah. I'm not kidding.
Let's go.
Then we would have
Let's
two.
go.
Then you guys would be MIA.
Oh no, we would be so perfect. We watch too much.
We have water
YouTube.
filters. We can survive. I have a spoon.
We have primitive camping. You guys should try that out next time.
Where's that?
Probably.
So there's two. There's one in Family Wilderness Camp. And you got to do Campbell Creek Trail to get to that one.
Okay.
And then there's one called Canoe Camp, and you have to hike Raven Rock Loop Trail to get to that one. Yeah.
We actually did that about 6 months ago.
Did we
Yeah, but we had a day trip here. And then the ranger, he stamped our book. And then we went across the town and went to that little overlook thing by the river. But there's a trail out there that we want to do too. But don't tell anybody, but we like to stealth camp too. So we might be camping in some areas that,
There's one camper he was doing, I think it was Family Wilderness Camp. And he called the ranger and was like, there's coyotes here, but you can't see them. They're like stealth coyotes.
all coyotes are stealth coyotes.
Yeah. So it's just been the running joke of the secret stealth coyotes here.
Somebody has a YouTube video about ghost wolves.
Oh,
really?
Or something. And that might be actually what you're talking about.
Maybe.
Yeah, stealth coyotes. Okay.
Pull up a minute.
Dude, they're not going to let you see them unless they want you to.
Also, are you guys gonna be here in October?
We can.
We are having a Halloween program on the 19th.
Okay.
And I would love it if you guys could come. Frick, I don't think
We actually can pull that off. I just lost my job, so I've got nothing but time.
I'm sorry.
No, it's good.
Okay,
I
congrats.
didn't want to work there.
Sure.
Yeah, it's like divorce. Oh, should I say I'm sorry or congratulations?
Congrats or
Yeah.
so sorry.
Look at this picture.
No, it's fine.
That's beautiful, the blue flame.
Do you see the face?
Dude.
No, where is it? Where am I looking?
It's a
Do you
wolf.
see the face?
Oh, I
in
see the
fire?
eyes. And then the nose.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Oh, that is cool.
There's some weird stuff going on our campsite. We have some smiley faces.
Yeah.
We have smiley faces that were carved into the rocks.
So,
yeah.
But
here's the
nobody
first
was here.
And then I made it
I
like so you
see
could see
it.
it.
We did not
We
do
didn't
that.
do that.
We didn't do that. And that happened yesterday
Yes.
morning.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
we like groupie, like I said.
Either way.
So,
Well, I guess that clears that up.
Yep.
I guess there's not a missing person or something. Maybe there's a loose dog. It was just kind of weird, but that chick was
so cool.
cool.
So cool.
That's Courtney.
Yeah, she made him a origami butterfly.
Yep. They saw it, but here's it in its Star Wars form because it looks like a jet fighter. And I think it's awesome. And I'm never going to get rid of that. That was amazing.
That was
and
so
she was
cool.
super cool.
Yeah.
She took down our information and she's going to subscribe.
I
and
wish.
maybe even check out our music.
You know, we have a few new campers next to us on either side.
All right, so we got neighbors over there. We now have new neighbors over here. Not that building, but the one on the other side. And
We were told that today was the perfect day to hike.
yeah, the weather person lied
Yeah.
to us.
100%. So, as we're leaving tomorrow, which I don't want to, honestly, but it's supposed to be raining.
But I have something exciting to tell you.
Oh my gosh.
And before we make our dinner tonight, because it's getting kind of dark,
Are you
we're gonna.
propose to me?
Yeah.
I accept thee.
Will you divorce me?
No.
I have an update for you, my friend. Yeah, I got a pretty good birthday present today. And I mean, it's not really a present, but hey, it's good news. And nobody wants bad news on their birthday, right? There's something that I need to say that is probably bothering all of you. Yeah, I need a haircut. This is bad. I look terrible. But that's not exactly what I needed to say.
What he meant to say was his wife wants him to grow his hair.
No, that is malarkey. That's a bunch of what do they say? BS? Yeah, no, you don't.
Yes, I do.
I'm gonna look like Gallagher.
You will not.
Everybody loved
It's
Gallagher.
gonna be beautiful.
Yeah, but it's not the 70s.
Anyway, that's not what he was trying to say.
Okay.
All right.
What I was gonna say is that girl Courtney, who is a park staff who drives around in the trucks and they inspect sites. They come, they work hard, they clean the sites out after us degenerates always leave. She was probably the best park staff experience we've ever had. Am I wrong?
So not wrong. She even made him something for his birthday.
Yeah, that was cool. What did she call it?
It's a butterfly.
She said, but I'm gonna turn it into a starship because it kind of looked like, what's that Nintendo game? Star Fox? It kind of looked like Star Fox's ship.
He's a nerd.
I'm a nerd. I'm also an idiot. And I've been telling everybody this. Nobody believes me. I'm telling you, I've been telling you for years, I am an idiot.
We tried to invite her up for dinner. However, because she is park staff,
They're not allowed.
yeah.
They're not allowed to step foot in our campground.
But at the same time, I could tell she really wanted to hang out with us.
Yes, she did. And she would probably rather be doing that than what she actually has to do.
But she's awesome.
Yeah,
Seriously.
and these people, they hang this park out to dry correctly.
Yep.
That's a weird thing to say, but they actually do it right. And also, she was cool enough to tell us that no, there's no missing person. I know we were talking about that.
Yep.
But no, it
Yep.
was fine.
And it was really cool to hear for the whatever time it has been told. Our setup is badass.
She looked at our setup, which is like literally like a hammock, okay? And a hammock. And like literally nothing on the table except for just a few things. I was like, you don't have to clean up anything. We leave no trace, which is why we call ourselves Traces Left. Also, check out that necklace that Melody made. Isn't that cool? It's got our little logo on it and everything.
I guess it's time to tell you. Melody Lee Designs.
Yep. Look it up.
Hit me up.
Buy some stuff. Make us some money. Well, now that we've got the lazy camping hijinks out of the way, I think it's time to make some dinner. Yep. And there it is. I present you Norman Rockwell. Seems fitting, considering I just threw him on the ground and he landed like that. Alright, there's Noman. Let's see how the rest of this evening transpires. It is my birthday, and it is the last day that we're going to be here. We're going to be departing tomorrow morning. But easy setup. Obviously, we don't have much. We've had a good time, and we'll come back and hike more trails, I promise. I just didn't feel like doing it this week. Alright, well, the time has come. It's time to make the meat.
My hands are a little messy.
Yeah.
Due to a good cause. Do you mind helping me with this last piece of foil?
That thing right there?
Yep.
No, it's my birthday. You do all of it.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Here you go.
Thank you.
Yay. Hey, don't get your greasy fingers on my uncooked meat.
Too bad it's already happened.
Oh, man. Come on. Hey, that's a nice fire you got there, baby. again, with this fake Southern accent, I don't talk like this. I really don't talk like this.
Yeah.
But for some reason, when I'm out here in the woods, I like to watch people play with meat, and I like to talk like a countryman.
See how I slap that meat?
Yep. I like your rally cap, by the way. Oh, I can't believe it's not butter.
What, it's not butter?
That's not butter.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it either.
But check this out.
There are vegans out there losing their shit, which I don't even know that they have any shit. What do they eat?
This.
Oh God, what is that? That's disgusting. Can you put that on my food, please?
Yes.
Oh, all right.
It's on your food, I promise.
We're gonna cook it, I promise.
All right, now hold it.
Oh, what's that? Yep. We're in the South.
But wait, there's more.
Oh my gosh, you're wrapping it around it, aren't you?
Doing it. Thing.
And then you're gonna foil it up.
Fold again.
Fold again, yep. So, how's this gonna work? The bacon's gonna be slightly cooked and the meat's gonna be medium well?
Hopefully not.
Alright. Do you need me to go get the toilet paper that you hung over the tree over there?
Yes.
Yep. See that? There's a trail. We left this here because we thought we might be trail angels, but I guess we're not, because we're gonna use it. She's all greasy.
That was a good toss.
See if this can be put to use. That's my little SOG seal pup knife. Greasy old lady. Let's go fix that.
Okay.
There we go. Booyah! This is the preparation for my birthday dinner. We got corn cobs. We got Fred Durst over here. Yep. I'm gonna break something tonight.
I did it all for the nookie. Yeah, the nookie.
But we have kind of like a cookie. It's that pumpkin thing you got. What was that called?
It's a pumpkin roll, little slicey thing, because we don't eat cake or ice cream. Like, honestly, we don't eat sweets very much. But I figured it's his birthday, so we have sweets.
Noman Rockwell is over here watching us, making sure we're doing everything properly. I think it's pretty proper. We have fire. There's heat. We have an axe. That's gonna be good for the steaks. Yeah, I think we're good. We don't want actual flames hitting the food, so we're gonna let that burn down for a little bit. Get some nice coals, some heat rising up. How did you feel about prepping that dinner?
I miss cooking
Really?
a lot.
What about the cleanup afterwards?
Oh, that's why I use foil.
We're gonna just add some toxins into our world so we don't have to clean up after ourselves. Hey, how's my hair? Good.
There.
It's there in full effect.
Good morning.
Good morning. I'm sorry you didn't get to watch us chew our food last night. Camera
Yeah.
battery was dying and it started to rain and we just called it. We were like, Anyway, we are up this morning. We have to check out of here today.
At 11?
At 11, and that's a couple hours away from now.
Mhm.
Just a couple hammocks over there. But we have our coffee here set up. It's not the coffee that we really want.
No.
Hunter's coffee is way better.
Way better.
Thank you, Hunter.
You make me want to go get a, what is it, percolator?
Yeah,
Yeah.
something like that. But we're gonna do that. So here we go. Doesn't have to be super strong. I don't need to fly out of here. I just want to sit in the car.
Not Superman today, huh?
No, it's been 3 long days of kind of nothing.
Kinda, but I think I had a blast. And I hope you had a blast, and I hope y'all had a blast.
It was a good birthday.
It's not over.
Today is the official day where we don't have to cruise around in that thing anymore. We get to go pick up our 4Runner that has been in service for 2 months. 2 months. Okay, I'll tell you more about that later. The smoke's getting my eyes. Some of that sweet cream.
French vanilla.
Yep. It's not bad.
Nope.
My lady's over there breaking down the hammock, putting the tarps away. Meanwhile, I'm sitting in the car in the air conditioning, watching her do that. That's okay. Mine's almost broken down. Nice job getting the car all packed up. Almost to the roof. Pretty much.
Now, we get to move all this into our own car.
Finally. But first, I think I need a greasy taco. Alright, y'all remember me telling you that we have a story for you. Check it out, bro. There's Lefty, the Parker Mobile. We did it. We did it.
We got it back.
And I have to say a huge thank you to my father because he helped us through this. And all of the other people, you all know who you are, who helped us through this ordeal. It's been 2 months of a giant question mark in our lives. And there it is. Don't look up my license plate. You won't like what you see.
Because it's boring.
What, me? Or it?
Yeah. He's so not boring.
I'm pretty sure I'm pretty boring. It's also raining. I don't know if you can see the speckles on the windshield, but who cares? We got our car back. This has been a long time. It's been 2 months. To the day. It has been exactly 2 months. We'll get more on that later. Let's go reacquire our loved one.
Let's do it. You bitch.